In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you a clever way to remove unwanted text from your videos using CapCut. Whether it's a watermark, a stray caption, or just a piece of text that's spoiling your footage, by the end of this video you'll be able to hide it seamlessly. And hopefully, your edits will look clean and professional. Let's jump right in. First, go ahead and open up CapCut on your device. If you're brand new to CapCut, it's a free editing app and surprisingly powerful. So don't worry if this is your first time. I'll walk you through every click. Once you're in, tap on New Project and select the video that has the annoying text you want to cover up. Double check you've got the right clip. Sometimes it helps to preview a few seconds just to be sure. Next, before you start editing, it's always a good idea to make a duplicate of your video track. This way, you have an untouched version to fall back on if something goes wrong. Think of it like making a backup copy of an important document, just in case. In CapCut, you can do this by tapping on your video and looking for a duplicate button, usually located with other clip options. Now you'll see two layers, the original and the duplicate, stacked above each other on your timeline. Now, here comes the cover-up trick. On the duplicate layer, use the crop function to select an area of your video. Ideally, a patch that's visually similar to the part where the text appears, but doesn't contain any writing. If the text is in the bottom corner, maybe crop out a similar chunk from the other corner or next to it. Think of this part like slicing out clean wallpaper to cover up a stain. You want it to blend as smoothly as possible. Once you've cropped a good patch, you'll need to resize and reposition it so it covers up the unwanted text. Drag it right over the text area and resize it using the handles so it fits exactly. Take your time with this step. It might take some fiddling, and that's perfectly normal. Try to match the colors, brightness, and any movement as closely as possible. Otherwise, the cover might stand out instead of blending in. Sometimes, experimenting with softening the edges a bit can help too, so the patch blends more naturally with the rest of your footage. I recommend scrubbing back and forth through the timeline at this point to see if everything looks smooth. Does the patch match the background throughout the video? Is the text properly hidden? If you notice any obvious differences, don't worry. You can always go back and tweak the crop size or position until it looks right. Once you're satisfied with the placement, go ahead and play your video to see it in action. Watch closely as the frames roll past. If the text is gone and the patch feels invisible, congratulations. You've just performed some simple but effective video surgery. Remember, this technique won't work perfectly for every video. If the camera moves a lot or the background is complex, you may need extra tweaks, but for simple cases, it can be surprisingly effective. And just like that, you've removed unwanted text from your video in CapCut. If you found this tutorial helpful, make sure to hit that like button. Got questions or a tricky text placement you need help with? Drop a comment below. I always check and reply if I can. Don't forget to subscribe for more easy video editing tips and tutorials. Thanks for watching and happy editing.